Hi, I'm Ray Colvin. This is Racks and Tracks TV. This show is about the real world and real people.
If you're looking for Hollywood, this isn't the show for you.
If it happens out there, you will see it on here.
We don't hunt high fences. We believe in fair chase and getting the youth involved.
If you're looking for a 180 class buck, you probably won't find that here.
Remember, we do live in Michigan. We hope you enjoy today's show.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Racks and Tracks. This week, Denise and myself are going to be filling in for Ray as he's down in Ohio chasing some whitetail. On this week's show, Ray and myself are up in the stand for an early doe season here in Michigan. And with me and Ray getting a stand together, you never know what's going to happen. So stay tuned for this week's show.
Okay, this morning we were out. We had a doe at 47 yards. I told Zach I was going to smoke her. Zach said you probably shouldn't shoot because it was a little windy and it's quite a shot. And I said, dude, I'm confident 47 yards I'd have killed that deer. We come back to the house here. I'm going to shoot 47 yards, my first arrow. Let's see if I would have killed that deer today. Never doubt a man with a prime in his hand. That's a dead doe right there at 47 yards. Oh, what a center punched her right in the lungs. But just after I shoot that deer, here comes another one comes running along. So what do? I got 2 permits. You kill both of them is what you do. You do that with a prime.
We were excited for that afternoon sit, so we got in the stand early, and right away we had 2 small bucks feeding to the food plot. About a half an hour before dark, we had 4 does come out in the food plot.
What was that? Oh my God. Second I shot, you bolted. You all bolted. She already took off when I punched the trigger.
How far do you think that was? 15?
No, 20 yards.
20 yards?
She was already bolted when I pulled the trigger.
Hey, remember the conversation at the house?
If you were quicker with that camera, I would have killed it way before that.
I said I was on her 3 times.
Huh?
I said I was on her 3 times. Remember our conversation at the house?
What did I say? yards. One thing I will say, when you shoot those Luminox, you always know where your arrow goes. It's pretty bright. I know I missed her.
Well, that was just a bad situation. The doe turned when Ray shot, and it happens to the best of us. We're going to stop for a quick commercial break. When we get back, Ray and Zach will be in the tree trying to redeem themselves.
Just got my truck serviced by Denoyer Chevrolet. That gives me the confidence to get back into the backcountry. Get your truck down, get it serviced at Denoyer's.
Love in the Name of Christ, a national and local movement helping churches help people with more than a handout, with a hand up.
Specialized Demolition has been in the demolition, excavating, and environmental field since 2001. We are staffed with demolition, excavating, and environmental professionals and are equipped with the latest technology to handle any demolition, excavating, or environmental need you may have. Our greatest commitment is to please the customer and do everything possible to ensure their project is done safely and on schedule. Give Specialized Demolition a call for a free estimate.
Drosk Heating and Cooling. We are small enough to make you feel like family, but large enough to handle any of your heating and cooling needs. We are licensed to install and repair all makes and models of systems, including boilers, furnaces, geothermal heat pumps, as well as any AC equipment needs you may have. So if you need assistance with any of your heating or cooling needs, please feel free to call Drosk Heating and Cooling and let us treat you like family.
Hi everyone, I'm Ray. You're looking to get your house remodeled this year, maybe new windows, maybe a new kitchen, a deck, a roof, the people to call, Cardinal, 827-1200. They're also running a great special right now on windows. Give these guys a call, let them know that Racks and Tracks sent you.
Cardinal Remodeling Design does anything from unattached garages to composite decking, all the way to basement escape windows and anything in between. So give them a call with your next remodeling idea.
Long Range Archery has expanded their archery expertise and inventory to the wonderful town of Holland, Michigan. As well as their original location in Twin Lake, Michigan, they carry over 15 major bow and crossbow brands with sights, rests, quivers, arrows, bow fishing equipment, turkey hunting supplies, license sales, and even a full archery bow and crossbow repair center. They've got your bases covered. So come on into either the Twin Lake or Holland location and check out the unbelievable selection and top-notch service.
Rags and Tracks would also like to thank these fine sponsors.
Why mess with flimsy hangers when you can use the Zip Start made by Slate River? They start the first time, every time. When you're hunting that trophy this fall, don't cut corners. Why cover up when you can eliminate? Use ATSCO Scent Eliminator. Juice up your food plot this fall with the new salad dressing made by Tinks. The deer love it. You will too. Well, went out this morning with my granddaughter Rain. We had a lot of fun. We seen 4 does. Couldn't get on them. Couldn't get a shot at it. My niece was supposed to go out tonight with me. She ended up backing out. She had something going on. So Zach and I thought, well, instead of sitting home, they got an early doe season going on right now. So we're going to go out and see if we can put some back straps in the freezer tonight. Let's check this out. Gonna make me a little mock scrape right here. We got some pretty good bucks working this area. Dope little deer urine in there. See if we get these guys fired up.
It wasn't long till we had some does coming out on the far side of the food plot. After the mom and 2 yearlings fed off, a lone doe fed her way to the edge of the food plot and presented Ray with another opportunity.
Say, I shot her over her back. I put my 35 yard. I put my 35 yard on her back, and she was 35 yards away. I shot her over. This is not my season so far, buddy. Well, if anything, we smartened her up. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I put my 35 yard on top of her back and she's 35 yards away. I shot her over. You almost think this is my first year hunting, don't you? Yeah. Oh, no back straps tonight. Guess not.
That right there would normally be a beautiful sight, but tonight it's not. 2 nights in a row now, I've missed deer, and I don't know what to say. I mean, I shoot almost every day of my life. I shoot a lot of arrows. I shot this deer at 35 yards. She must have ducked my arrow, I guess. We're going to go home, take a look at it, and see what happens. Normally when I come down, I pull an arrow out like that. It's full of blood. There's no blood on this one. Well, the way I look at it, you can't kill them all. And it's been meant to be, I guess. That's the way it is. No back straps tonight.
Well, after that night, Ray was pretty down on himself. There wasn't really a lot of words you can say to, fix something like that. The only thing I really had was, I was really glad it wasn't me. I mean, I couldn't even imagine after I missed that first doe at 23 yards and then the following night miss another one at 36 yards. There's no way he would let me live it down. There's no way. He would have hounded me on that. I would have gotten so much grief for that. I'm just really glad it wasn't me. But, in all reality, the best thing that could have happened was, the deer wasn't wounded, and it happens. It doesn't matter how much you practice, stuff like that's happened. The deer can turn when you shoot. You get excited and you put the pin in the wrong spot. It happens to the best of us. But now we're going to go to Pro Staffer Sean Tanner, as he's here in Michigan, on a whitetail hunt. Let's see if he can pull it together.
Well, I got a little anxious here. I didn't make a great shot, but I know it's a kill shot. That's a nice 8-point. That's one that's been on my hit list. It was the smallest of the 3 that I have on this one. I hope I don't regret it. I mean, I know I'm proud. It's a monster deer from Michigan. It's my first kill with my prime impact. So, I wanted this thing G5. That's gonna be 2 kills. I got a bear 3 weeks ago. Now I got my first deer with my prime bow. I wanna give a shout out to Tinks. We just picked them up for a sponsor. I just made 2 mock scrapes with her mock scrape. He came in at a different spot, so I'm not sure. I did have a doe go down in there, so I know that stuff works great. I'm out here by myself, so unfortunately it's going to be a while. It's early. I still have a lot of deer around me.
but don't go nowhere. I fed my obsession. It's a good night in the Michigan woods.
This portion of the show has been brought to you by Vanderhart Auto Service Repair, ASE Master Auto Technician, specializing in full service from tune-ups to transmission overhauls.
At Inferno Tech, we've got you covered. The Inferno Element Protection System by Inferno Tech, featuring real tree camouflage and Thinsulate brand ultra insulation from 3M. The convenience of a backpack with the warmth and protection of a full body system. Innovative, easy to use, scent controlled, weather resistant, quiet, and guaranteed to negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Visit us on the web at infernotech.com.
Where do you take your animal after its harvest? Do you take it to somebody you trust? I've been a taxidermist now for 38 years. I specialize in big game heads and full mounts. You get a chance, come on in, check out my showroom. Also, this fall, I'm running a special on deer heads. The first 25 heads that come in my shop, $400 a piece. Good luck this fall hunting that trophy. I hope to see you then. Hey Earl, what does fishing have to do with gospel?
Well, Jesus said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. And my wife and I are leaving Michigan to do some fishing on the Rocky Boy Indian Reservation in northern Montana. If you'd like to find out more about our ministry, check out nowjesus.org.
Rags and Tracks would also like to thank these fine sponsors.
Looking for the perfect pair? Well, here it is. The Prime Bow, made by G5, and the Striker Broadhead, a match made in heaven. I take my scent control very seriously. That's why I use Scent Lock. It gives me the confidence I need to get close enough to make the shot. You'll never second guess your shot placement again. Shoot Luminoc. You'll always know where your arrow goes.
And the fighting purrs. Okay. Now that call right there, I'll break down more gobblers with that call right there than any other call.
You want to kill a big bird this spring? Get your hands on a Quaker call.
Well, I just played back the footage. I'm a little nervous on the shot that I made. I'm a little forward. I know I got some long. I believe I double longed them, but I didn't get a lot of penetration, so I know I drilled the other side. I think I heard him crash up into the water up here. Now I'm gonna give him a couple hours, that's for sure. He's a nice Michigan buck. He's commemorative. I'm sure he's scoring between 110 and 120. He's not going to make Pope and Young, but he's close. I'm excited to get him in my hands. Man, feed the obsession. That's what it's about. Michigan deer hunting. Rags and Tracks.
Got some good mass to him. First of all, I want to thank our Lord Almighty for allowing me to come out here and take one of his beautiful creatures as always. I am truly blessed in more ways than one. I have a great family, I have a good job, and I get the opportunity to come out here and enjoy God's creation. And I was able to put a arrow into a beautiful buck. Thank you, Lord. Feed the obsession, baby. Racks and Tracks style. Good Lord, that's got some serious mass. Look at the palmation on that bad boy. It's all rack. Beautiful 8-point. Well, it's October 8th. I came out here, I had to film by myself, so obviously the footage wasn't always the greatest, but the outcome, as you can see, was a good night for me. Not a giant buck, but by Michigan standards, this is a great buck. You know, I want to thank my prime bow, Luminoc. Got broke off tonight, but as you can see, it was a good night for Racks and Tracks. Thanks for watching.
Congratulations, pro staffer Sean Tanner, on a beautiful Michigan buck. Sean self-filmed this hunt. Anybody who's done that knows how difficult it is. Congratulations.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Zach Vanavassy.
I'm Denise Haverding.
And we'll see you right here next week on Racks and Tracks TV.
Congratulations, pro staffer Sean Tanner, on a beautiful Michigan buck. Anybody who's ever self-filmed before knows how difficult it is. You did a great job.
I got an ant crawling up my leg.
Okay. Ready?
Racks and Tracks is proud to be sponsored by these fine products. Racks and Tracks has been brought to you by Now Jesus Ministries.